8:42 Wednesday morning. Well, your kids may have already been in hockey camp through the summer, but we know that hockey season is looming. And Tom's in from All Sports Replay. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Great to see you. I know that so many parents will go, oh my gosh, a hockey season starting, the fees are going to be this, the equipment's going to be that, and by the time you're all said and done, it can cost thousands of dollars.
It can get very expensive.
So you guys are all about kind of cutting those costs, and you brought in a couple of your buddies this morning to give us an example of maybe where parents can find a few bargains.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay. So let's why don't we take a look through the equipment, Tom, and I'd be interested in your take on each piece, what people can save, and what parents should be looking for when you're investing in previously worn gear.
Okay. Starting maybe with the helmets then.
Okay.
The helmets is something that often we'd recommend that you get a new one.
Okay.
The head obviously is a very important part of our body, and we want to make sure that it's well protected. Helmets do age over time. I actually have a helmet here that's kind of an old one, and the material inside starts to break down and starts to just kind of come apart, and less protection.
Now that would be a sweet lid to wear at men's league hockey, but it wouldn't give you much protection, would it? And it's also the type of thing, I guess, maybe you can't tell if a helmet has sustained a blow or two that might compromise its integrity, right?
They are designed for multiple blows, but over time it's important, especially for your kids.
What about the shoulder pads? We've seen a lot of NHL pros wear the same shoulder pads for 20 years, their entire career. Are these things designed to hold up through different players wearing them over the years?
They will last for quite a while, but it is, again, it's something that's important too. Especially if you're playing, Noah here is playing club hockey, and so he's going to be getting hit quite hard, and he's going to be throwing some hard checks too. And so it's important that he has good, strong shoulder pads. And so newer stuff, and you're going to need to spend a little bit more money on
what would a new pair of shoulder pads go for approximately for kids? Are we talking 150 bucks?
Oh yeah, you could spend $150 pretty easily.
And used, what are we looking at ballpark?
Used, these ones are less protection, but these are all the way down into like the $15 range.
Oh, great.
I do have some nicer ones here that are quite a bit more protection. That'll be even in the $45 range.
Okay, so you can get to, I mean, 25% or 30% of the original cost.
Yeah.
What about pants?
Pants as well. There's quite a variety of pants as far as levels of protection. Noah again is going to be blocking some shots and stuff like that, so he needs to have the extra protection. The pants he's wearing right now are new ones, and they're $200.
Okay.
You can get some nice new ones too that Raleigh here is wearing. These are actually a higher level pant as well, but they're only going to be about $60. And
60 bucks.
Big difference in price.
What about gloves? Hockey players famously have gloves that could knock over small animals with the stench. Do you guys refurbish gloves when people come in and drop them off?
Usually I would recommend that you don't refurbish. When you get a new palm, they start to get a little bit thicker. It's a little bit harder to grip the stick. Gloves are something that when they get too old, if your palms are gone, you probably want to get new gloves.
Okay.
But we do have lots of gently used gloves in the store that are a great discount. Is a lot less than a new glove.
Maybe they've been through one season or something like that. Now finally with skates, we know that great hockey skates will eventually kind of start to feel more like slippers as they adopt each individual footprint. They can also be probably the most expensive piece of gear. So what do you recommend when it comes to skates?
Well, the nice thing about our store is that we do have a pro level skate shop where we can custom fit. So whether you're getting used skates like what Raleigh's wearing here or brand new skates like what Noah's wearing there, we can fit either one to your foot and make sure that by tweaking it and custom fitting it that it'll work well for you.
So just because you're getting a used skate doesn't mean that it's not going to fit like it should, which is great news. Before we go, and we're running out of time, but I wanted to ask you about sticks, and one stick in particular caught my eye. I mean, you've brought in sticks here that retail for, I know, about $300.
Yeah. And
this one, as an example, instead of $300, you're selling it for $90, but these sticks are designed and celebrated because they've got this whip, this famous whip. Can they lose their whip over time?
They will, over time, lose their whip. This one, for example, is something that when we bring them in, we want to make sure that there is no cracking. We do check, and we make sure that they are going to be as good as possible for our customer.
So people know that they're going to be getting the quality that they expect when
Absolutely.
they're shelling out the hard-earned cash. All right. Well, hey, congratulations on 25 years in business, by the way. All Sports Replay, been in the city for a quarter century, if you can believe it. You can learn more about what they do by checking out the Inside BT link on our website. And of course, it's not just hockey, folks. Skiing, snowboarding, golf, you name it. Nice job today, fellas. You're all dressed up now with nowhere to go. We should have got you a sheet of ice. Great to see you both. Good luck this hockey season. We'll be back with more BT. Carla Turner with Back to School Fashion, and then we'll check in with our Face of the Future finalists. A photo shoot underway in studio. All that before 9 o'clock.